What's up everybody, and welcome to a new video here on the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. My name is Ash-LIZ-zlle, and today it is a very good day because we get to play with some of the new cards from the upcoming Magic Gathering set, Bloomburrow. And we're doing that in the early access client, which means that we'll be playing against a bunch of other content creators. We're all trying their best to build cool new decks and see like how the new cards interact with the old cards and try out a bunch of new strategies. And it's just basically a ton of fun to be playing against other people trying to see what the new set has to offer. And we are trying that today with Rakdos Lizards because I just love red-black colors in Magic, and the lizards just represent those colors in Bloomburrow. So let's see what this deck has to offer. So the lizards in Bloomburrow are all about giving you a boon when you've made your opponent lose life. Now, there are so many of these new lizards that are just really good at making your opponent lose life outside of, dealing combat damage. The Iridescent Finelesher is a fantastic example of that. This is a 1-mana 1/2 Lizard Assassin with Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. There's also the Hired Claw. This is a 1-mana 1/2. Whenever you attack with 1 or more lizards, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. Now, you can also put a 1/1 counter on the Hired Claw for 2 mana, but you can only do that if your opponent lost life this turn, and only once each turn. There's also Gaff, Skilled Scourge. This is a 2-mana 3/2. Other creatures you control enter with an additional 1/1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. And whenever you cast a lizard spell, Gaff deals 1 damage to target opponent. So Gaff is not only a great way to enable the strategy, but it's also a fantastic payoff, because your creatures will now enter with a 1/1 counter on them, which is super sweet. There's also like a lot more payoff in this deck. Fireless Mentor is a fantastic example. It's a 2-mana 2/1. At the beginning of your second main phase, if an opponent lost life this turn, you exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until end of turn, you may play that card. And sometimes when you're playing these like cheap aggro decks, like running out of cards can be like a real problem. And Fireless Mentor is just here to say like, nope, it's not. Basically, like, we'll be giving you like a card every turn now, basically. An extra card to play. And especially if you have multiple mentors, like it adds up so quickly and you can just like play from exile altogether. You don't even have to worry about like drawing cards anymore, because you're just playing from exile, and it's just super, super valuable and super strong. We also have the Flamecash Gecko, which is fantastic payoff. This is a 2-mana 2/2, and I like to call this thing the Burning Tree Lizard, because some of you guys might remember this card called Burning Tree Emissary, and it's basically that, but it's a lizard. And when it enters, if an opponent lost life this turn, you add black and red mana. So what this kind of means is that the Gecko is almost like a free creature to play, and it allows you to just really like flood the board with lizards like super, super fast. So if you have like a turn 1 like Hired Claw into a turn 2 like Flamecash Gecko, and then maybe even into another Gecko, and you follow that up with any of the other like 2 drops like Gev, all of a sudden you have like 4 super strong lizards on the board as fast as turn 2, and that is just like power that is going to be very difficult for your opponent to beat. And it's just incredibly like, it's just a ton of pressure, which is great. And imagine if you follow that board up with a Valley Flamecaller. This is a 3-mana 3/3 lizard that says if a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage plus 1. And this also counts with like the Hired Claw effect, for instance, or like the Iridescent Finelesher effect as well. So it's just great to like double those like, attack triggers or like the landfall trigger, but also just like the combat damage deals 1 additional damage, which is just super, super sweet. Outside of that, we also have Laughing Jasper Flint in this deck, which is another great way for us to basically like not run out of cards. Now, Jasper is from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. It is a lizard, and it's a 3-mana 4/3. Creatures you control but don't own are mercenaries in addition to their other types. At the beginning of your upkeep, while exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws you control. Until the end of turn, you may cast spells from among those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. And the convenient thing about, I think, all of these lizards is that they happen to be outlaws as well. So you can basically dig really deep through your opponent's deck and find the perfect card for you to steal from them and play with. Speaking of outlaws, this is also why we're playing Vial Smasher in here. Now, Vial Smasher is not a lizard, but works really nicely with outlaws, because whenever another outlaw you control enters, Vial Smasher deals 1 damage to target opponent, which once again works super nicely with the strategy of the lizards of like, slowly pinging your opponent to lethal damage, which is perfect. We love that. Outside of that, we're just playing some like removal spells, cut downs and go for the throats, because removal is good. And that is basically the lizard deck. We're also playing with the new land from Bloomburrow. This is the Rockface Village, and these like creature types all have like their lands that work with their colors. Rockface Village happens to be in red, and I absolutely adore this land. Basically, we care about like the activated ability at the very bottom there that says red, tap, target lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon you control gets +1/+0 and gains haste until the end of turn. Just a super efficient way to like haste your lizards in play and put even more pressure on your opponent super fast. And I just absolutely love it. I love these new lands from Bloomburrow. They're just great. It's perfect for creature enjoyers like myself. So the general vibe of this early access event seems to be that if you're playing Reckless Lizards, you are the problem. Like, this deck is super aggressive, super strong, and it definitely feels like the deck to beat on the early access client. So I cannot wait to show you this in the gameplay that's coming up. But before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. There's a bunch of other creators on here as well that are building fantastic decks with new cards from Bloomburrow, and you just don't want to miss out on that. So make sure to subscribe. And if you want to check out some more of my own decks, you can check that out over on youtube.com/Ash-LIZ-zlle, where I post daily MTG Arena videos. All right, so with that being said, it's time to wreak some havoc in this early access event with Reckless Lizards. Let's get into it. Okay, I like this curve a lot. This is nice. It's kind of missing the Burning Tree Lizard, but can't have it all. This is really sweet though. I like the turn 1 Hired Claw, especially with the Rock Face Village. The new critter lands, I think, is what we're calling them. They're really sweet. I wonder if this is the Insidious root stack that I've seen a lot of people try out. It could be. That's a Deep Cavern Bat. Pom pom pom. I mean, there's a lot of great options, Bat. What do you want to grab? Removal. Honestly, fair. Okay, so let's do this. We'll just slam Geth here. Geth is good. I like Geth. Even my things 1/1 counters. I wonder if we want to like just curve out into Jasper. Worsley Billion? Okay. I'm definitely playing Jasper here, so I want to make sure I do that before going to combat, because I was planning on swinging with Geth. So if you want to trade Bill, I'm okay with that. Bill wants to trade, okay. Because I don't like the look of that Deep Cavern Bat with a 1/1 counter on it and potentially more 1/1 counters on it. Alright. Let's see what Jasper grabs us. Ooh, there's a Vine Lasher in here too. Yeah, the Vine Lasher and a Free Striker lookout will work together so nicely. Alright, I will just steal as much as I can, I guess. A little bit of crimes, never hurt anybody. Let's do the Preacher. Whenever we feel like we need land or like need more cards, we can play the Fireglass Mentor, but Jasper just does such a good job at like stealing everything as long as you know he's not removed. I mean, we're living the life. Laughing Jasper Flint, finally thriving. This is what you've always deserved, Jasper. Trust. So I can do Free Strider Lookout. Okay, let's do that. We are kind of like doing what the opponent wants to do now. So I'm committing a crime, which means I get to put a land in play. Trigger. That's so sweet. Do I want to bet them? I'll bet them. Why not? I mean, I could have also done Vial Smasher at some point because all of these are outlaws because of Jasper, but I'm thriving. I mean, I'm really thriving. Okay, so I can swing with this. I can swing with Jasper, but nah, we're getting so much value out of that guy. I'm not doing that. All right. It's playing out like pretty like mid-rangey almost. I'm not sure if that was intended. Yeah, oopsies. It's okay. I'm bullying them a little bit with the Jasper, so I'll make it quick. The robbery. They're actually planning on robbing us. I think we can just win with this. I would kind of think so. Let's do File Smasher and then Hired Claw. And we get a ping of that. And then we get like 2 pings for attacking So let's go, let's go, let's go. So if this gets blocked, I need to do the math. 5, 6. This is 7, 8. So that'd be 9, 10. The highest gets blocked, so then that would kind of work out for me. I guess there's still a man land that I'm not keeping into account. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just go like this. I think the man land changes the math a little bit on this one. I don't think we get to lethal. If it wasn't for the man land, I think I could put my opponent to like 1 or something and see, but... Alright. Jasper, thank you for your hard work. We are grateful. Alright, so yeah, that should just do it, I think. I can do like Fine Lasher, Offspring, we can get some value out of the Vial Smasher. I could do like Rafine Raider here and give it haste with Rockface Village. We have a lot of options. Oh, I couldn't because I don't have red to pay for. That's okay. I cannot, but we win either way. I was just trying to go a little bit over the top there. Sometimes I just forget, like, that these are not just mountains. They're great, though. I love them. Like, super good for these, like, you know, aggro decks, you know. I mean, that's the double lizard. I kind of want to... To be fair, like, I've seen stronger starts, but I do love, my little Vine Lasher. This is super good payoff, potentially, though. Maybe I'll get rid of a cut down. Maybe I'm brave. Well, not really brave. That's, like, the true definition of greed. Yeah. I choose greed. But it's so good, though. Alright, we're seeing a, black discard deck here. I tried to, like, play that too, but I felt like it was super mean. Like, people were just trying to play rabbits, and I was just like, alright. People were just trying to play rabbits, and I was out here being a bit of a bully and discarding their whole hand. I felt mean. Yeah, I could just play the Mentor, like, after, because, you know, I'm not going to be able to cast anything off it, so... Alright, little Mentor. See what you can do for us. Alright, well, everything's discarded, which is... Well, okay, I guess I can do, like... I'll probably do a village here. No, the lizards should be working together, not against each other. What are you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna pay here. Like I said, I'm going greed. Jasper, get over here! Alright, Jasper. We don't need a hand. We cast from exile. We cast from our opponent's deck and from our own exile. Who needs a hand? Not me. Oh, that's really cool. I like Valley Road Caller. I had it in here initially. Is that another Iridescent Vine Lasher? Pog. Champ. I can also heist. Cruel Claw heist is also really good. I was thinking about, like, Offspring Vine Lasher. It's pretty sweet. But I could also do that in Cruel Claw. That honestly might just be like the better play. To just like look at their hand, see if there's something threatening in there. Oh, yup. Get at no Ash-LIZ-zlle. Okay, I made the right choice. Good to know. And then we'll do Swamp still, I guess. Alright, little lizards. I haven't even gotten to like the Fireglass Mentor yet. So many options, I mean. See, I kind of messed it up. I should have waited. I should have waited. I was like, I could hit a 1-drop. Alright, Jasper's gone. I think that's very fair. Jasper was a bit of a bully. Yeah, Valley Rodcaller could swing. I don't think I want to do anything about that, though. I mean, I could double block it like this, right? And just not take 1. That also, like, will be a... Potentially will be a problem. Okay, so we'll do Valley Flamecaller here. That will make for a pretty good attack. I'm hoping that, I can find something nice here. Hey, my friend, BT Lizard. Definitely put that on Lizard. So then these landfall triggers, I'm gonna deal like 2 damage each, I think. They go to 9. We're cooking. I will definitely like keep the flame collar, I think. Like I could discard it here now, but I won't. Alright, lizards. Turn the tides. Opponent realizes that. Oops. Belly flame collar. Oh, okay. So we're gonna lose the other flame collar now, but that's alright. The lizard's working for the enemy. So yeah, let's do this so we can deal like 4 damage again. What's the play? I mean, I could swing with the flame collar. I could swing with the... Honestly, I mean, I have the Mudflat Village too. I could replay Jasper. Maybe I should have replayed the flame collar, actually. Completely forgot I had that land. You know, playing new cards, am I right, guys? Should take your time to read stuff, but I've already, there you go, new Jasper arrived. Played just for like... It just had like a 10.5 hour long session. Playing on the early client on my stream, so... let's just say I'm not playing optimally right now. My brain, a little fried. My happiness, peaking though. My happiness peaking, like... Bloomburrow, it's so much better than I had anticipated. It's just so much fun. I love playing with creatures. Yeah, I think they have no choice but to swing with the Road Collar here. Kind of realizes that, yeah. I'll block with these guys. And I think I'll try to like bring back the Flame Collar in my graveyard. Even though like Jasper is ready to deal some damage. So yeah, let's do that. Bring back the Flame Collar. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Jasper's gonna steal 6 cards. I'm so happy that Jasper's like finally thriving, you know? So, fell on one of these guys. And then, Flame Collar here. Should just be able to like win the game. And if not, then like the Fireglass Mentor could find a land for us, maybe. But I think like it's over by like a lot of damage. Alright, lizards. Not flawless gameplay on my end, but we're having fun and we're winning. You know? Go Ash-LIZ-zlle. I mean, looks pretty good. We have our BT Lizard. Let's go. Pretty excited for that. Anytime I cast that, I'm just so happy. I can't help it. Oh, we're against bats. I also really, really love that deck. Alright, here goes the Iridescent Vine Lasher. And this card is also part of like a lot of really cool brews that I've seen. Like landfall combo decks. Basically where you would sacrifice all your lands and like bring them back with something like Aftermath Analyst and just ping your opponent. It was scary. Yeah. It was pretty scary. Alright, so we have a really good turn here. So we can do the Mountain to trigger Divine Lasher. With that, like, you know, life loss moment, we can play the Gecko. And then Gecko can allow us to play Gev. And all of a sudden, turn 2, we have 3 very scary lizards on the board here. I do love to see it. Like, it's just like... Burning Tree Lizard. I love it. Oh, Zerline has also felt super good when I play with her. Like, that's a good card. Oh, we get Jasper Flint. Now, that could be... something else. Okay, I'm gonna put this Cavernal Lizard. We ping. I think I should try to develop Jasper as fast as I can. I'm gonna see if I can swing with Gef, though. You want to trade, Zerline? No, you don't. I was about... No, you don't. So, Jasper should enter with a 1/1 counter on it because of Gef. We deal 1 damage. That's a 5/4. then we're ready to steal some stuff because all of these lizards are outlaws. So that should be 4? Yeah. Maybe we can grab some removal. Maybe we can grab some, like, life gain. I'd be cool with anything. And Jasper is, removed. I mean, it's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah, Zorline, wow. Represents, like, so much damage. So we gotta make sure that we play this Fireglass Mentor before moving to the second main. I will probably do Mentor first. Like, I'll hold the land spec for now because I can, maybe, like, the Fireglass Mentor gives me 2 lands and then I can also, like, discard a land with the Gecko. I think the opponent probably has, like, more removal here. Looks that way. I wish we had some removal. So, yeah, let's try to, like, swing with Gef, I guess. It's such a cute R2. Like, that is such a cute lizard. Oh. Zorline traded. I'm really happy to see that, actually. It probably means the opponent has some, like, way to reanimate it or, like, a second one in hand. Alright, let's see what this trigger gives us. Hired Claw. Yeah, I'll play that out for sure. I mean, I wish I still had my Gef. They would be a lot stronger, but, you know. Not mad at this. So is that eating removal as well? Okay. A little unfortunate, but completely understandable. Like, it makes a lot of sense. The opponent's removing, like, the right lizards, you know? The value lizards, the payoff. Fortunately, we still have a little bit of fixing with the little burning tree lizard. Yeah, this is kind of, you know, as a 3/3, that's pretty scary. I would not mind finding some removal somewhere. Okay, I can do... Well, maybe I activate this first. I don't think I really want the Ravine Raider here, even though the Menace is really nice on that. Let's see if I can get rid of this and see what we find. Okay, so... I can bring back a lizard. I would love to bring back Jasper. I quite like that. So I could swing with these Hired Claws, but they would just, like, you know, get blocked and die. So, yeah, I think I'll bring back Jasper and see where we end up. Zorline is really becoming a problem, though. I need my removal. I really do need my removal. It's not good. I wonder if I want to activate, like, the little guy first. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yep, Zorline. Go crazy. They could bring back the other Zorline, but I don't know the upside to that is. Okay, let's see what they have. This could be there could be danger for us. I'm not sure. Maybe they have like a Murex activation. Don't know if that does much either. Yeah, so I'll bring back Jasper, I think. Sure, I'll pay the 1. My clock's the same, I guess. Welcome back, Jasper. Vial Smasher 2, alright. I'll take it. Time to put some outlaws on the board and lizards. Really, really hope there's no removal for my opponent. That would not be cute. Okay. These lizards are trying their best. Okay, Jasper. Give me some removal, Jasper. I hope Jasper lives to see the next turn. We're at 3 life. That's scary. A Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. Come on, Jasper. I think they're trying to, like, flip the case. They did it. Wow. We're looking at 6 cards here with Jasper. Bitter Triumph is not really where I want to be at right now. Okay, so I'll do Bitter Triumph, discard a card, get rid of Zoroark. I guess I can then do like Case plus Bat, gain some life, put a blocker in play. Alright, Jasper, take over, bestie. Go, Jasper, go! And we need to attack as well because, well, with enough stuff. So I guess Jasper can swing in. The Hired Claws definitely swing in. I guess Vile Smasher will too. I'll hold back with like these two guys. Alright. Time to turn the tides with Laughing Jasper Flint. That was good though. That was really good though. What a turn. Oh my, wow. What a turn. Yeah, so the opponent can like pop the Case to bring back Zoroark. That would gain some life. Yeah, I'll get rid of this bat. Sure. I know that their like intention is to replay it anyways, most likely, but that's alright. I'm believing that Jasper will give me another flyer. So how much can he cast? 3 creatures, I think? Alright, yeah, Zoroark and then Bat. The Deep Cavern Bat we just gave them. Oops. No, I think it was still okay. We'll see. Fabled Passage is back. Crazy to see. Alright, Jasper. Let's see what you can bring us. Ooh, okay. We're really being like the life gain deck now, huh? So, if I can gain life, I can definitely put these guys in the air too, because like they work really nicely with pain lands, so that's pretty sweet. So let's trigger landfall here. Let's do Essence Channeler. There I go. Wait, now I tap my pain lands, which is good, but oh, I guess my play will then just be Rune Lurker, Bat, and Gumdrop Poisoner, maybe. Or do I still just play another Channeler? I'm like actually making a mess of this turn. I've only gained 2 life. I don't think there's a way for me to gain more than that, because I was thinking I'll just remove Zoroark. Yeah, oops. I guess. Gonna mess this up. Alright. Okay. So... I mean, I guess we could get the food out of this, but... Am I swinging? Maybe just with the Vile Smasher. I mean, I guess if the opponent double blocks, then they could bring them back, but it costs them a lot of life. It doesn't seem optimal. Yeah, maybe I'll just swing with the Vile Smasher only. Yeah, I definitely had some, like, I was thinking that I could remove the Zoroark, but I missed 1 point of life for that, so I should have obviously done my Essence Channeler before the Bat. I would get a higher, an extra 1/1 counter on it, so... We'll see what happens here. It's my, my Rune Lurker Bat against the world. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of Amalia triggers. Oh, the opponent swings with everything. Whoa. Okay. Amalia, what a card. Yeah, whatever they keep on top, we will steal, so that's not really a... Alright, alright. Definitely not flawless gameplay, but Jasper, what an absolute, like... What a card. You know, what a card. Fantastic. No, not the right lands. Now this! I like. Okay, we can get rid of one of the gaffs. It's a legendary creature, after all. How do we start off? I kind of want to start off with the Vine Lasher, but I also really like the Hired Claw. I think it's almost like the same, you know. It's more about like what would we like with a 1/1 counter on it, because that's kind of what it works out for Geff with. I think probably the Hired Claw, so I'll start off with the Vine Lasher. There we go. All right. No, let my boy live. All right then. Fine, fine. Makes sense. It's a good card. See if Geff gets to stick around. I hope so. Be nice to get a Vile Smasher with a 1/1 counter on it. Even though Vile Smasher is not a lizard, so like it won't trigger, but it can still trigger if we like attack. That's a rat. So my mana is kind of like not right here. Because ideally if I had red then I could cast Vile Smasher as well, but I cannot right now. I'm just gonna get rid of the... I think the Persistence, like Marstalker is like the best, one of the best rats from like Bloomburrow, so respecting it's never a bad move. Alright. Hired Claw, no! At least Geff lives. I mean, I'll take those. Yeah, I guess we could just like... Okay, we should probably swing here first. Then play Vile Smasher so we get the 1/1 counter on it, and then we can play the Raider. So I like the Raider in this deck because I find it like super important to like, you know, potentially curve out into the Burning Tree Lizard if you can. So you really want to make sure that you have like a 1-drop Lizard in play. And with like the Menace, it's got a pretty good chance of like, you know, hitting, so... War 2? War 2! That's unfortunate. It means I cannot remove that. I mean, I guess I will buff it up. Alright. I need to read this guy now. Creature opponent controls will die, exile it. Create X1 rats. Rex is the number of creature opponent controlled that were exiled this turn. Okay. Gotcha. So if I do... I think this would just like be lethal because of the Offspring in combination with the other guys. Geff deals 1 and I think Vile Smasher deals the last 2. Because they're both outlaws. That is pretty smooth. Oh, we'd love to see it. That's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. I love that.